Hi, my name is Linda Moore.
And I'm Marty Moore.
And my husband and I have been very blessed and very privileged for the last 7 or 8 years to be able to be a part of the Foundation for Children in Need. Dr. Gita Yerba and her husband Tom founded the foundation in 2002, and we became aware of it about the same time. Dr. Gita and Tom are the two most amazing people that we have ever met. They work 17, 18 hours a day. They serve God through serving their people in the villages of southern India. And we have been blessed to be able to sponsor an elderly woman by the name of Yengama Subaya. And when she came to the home for the elderly, she was 80 years old, and she had no family. Her husband had passed away. She had no one to take care of her, and she could not work. And so God has really blessed her and us for the opportunity to be able to live in the home for the elderly. Marty and I have also been blessed to be able to sponsor a college student, a young woman who has taken the nursing program. And her name is Nirmala, and we first met her through her letters when she was about 15 or 16, and that's when we started sponsoring her. She has completed her nursing education. She has her doctorate of nursing, and she has been an excellent student. She's like third in her class. She's graduated with honors. The beautiful thing about the people in India, and the children especially, is that they appreciate education. Unless they are sponsored, most children in southern India their families cannot afford to send them to school. They have to go out into the fields and work and make very little money. So the sponsorship program through Foundation for Children in Need is a wonderful opportunity for anyone to be able to change lives of the families and the children in India. And it costs very little. It's about $20 a month, and that provides everything that the sponsored person needs. Their medical needs, their food, their clothing, for the children, their tuition and their school books. It's just an unbelievable opportunity. I would like to show you a picture of our elderly Yengama. This is this most recent picture of her, and she is so happy. You can tell by the look on her face how happy she is. When she first came to the home for the elderly, she was very sad, and in the last 6 years, 7 years of living there, she has become a member of a large family of all the other elderly and the people who help them and feed them and take care of them. It's a wonderful Christian family that they belong to. And I'd also like to show you a picture of our nursing student, Nirmala. This was taken this year. She's a beautiful young woman. She's she's about 22 or 23 now, very dedicated, and she sent us a picture of her nursing jacket. And she writes, the sponsored elderly and the children write letters twice a year. And it's quite a thing, because they have to come from a lot of different villages throughout the southern part of India to come to one place to write the letters to their sponsors, and they do it twice a year. And it takes Tom and Gita probably 4 or 5 days just to personally meet with each sponsored child and elderly person, and to make sure that the sponsored children can relate to their sponsors, what it means to them. And of course the children want to do that. It makes such a difference in their life. It changes their life completely, from one of being very poor and destitute to one of having a future and being able to not only have a future for themselves, but to also, in the end, help their family. So Marty and I hope that you will consider a sponsorship of either a child or an elderly person. If you want to make a difference in the world, that's a wonderful way to make a difference, not only for them, but for you. Thank you. I had spoken earlier about the nursing student, Nirmala Kalluri, that we sponsored. And she graduated this year, 2009. And I would like to read her letter that she sent to us after she graduated. I take this wonderful opportunity to thank you for helping and supporting me throughout my studies. I am delighted to share with you that I got my results and passed with A grade. I thank God for this grace and am grateful to you for your benevolent support, sacrifice, and prayers for my education. Every day I thank God for the gift of you in my life. If not for your kindness and generous sharing, I could not have completed my education. I am also indebted to Foundation for Children in Need and to Dr. Geeta and Tom Chitta for bringing us together. And she signs it at the end with lots of love and prayers, your affectionate child, Nirmala Kalluri. They are so appreciative and thankful, and we thank God for the opportunity.